Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Tiana with Storey House Books, and tonight is going to be another contribution to the collaboration hashtag JJ3under30. I've done a couple videos so far. This one, this idea actually is like kind of an accident. So what are you looking at? Well, let's put this aside for a second. So I recently got some new another Halloween stamp set from Tim Holtz, and while I was looking at it, I just wanted to see what they looked like, so I just, took some old book pages that were laying around and just stamped out each image, right? And after a while, I was looking at it, and I was, well, this is actually kind of cool. It looks actually kind of good. So I started to play some more, and I ended up making 12 pieces of ephemera from it, from 3 book pages. So I got the idea, I was like, well, why don't we just use the same kind of idea. And so we're going to do this. This is what our 3 under 30 is going to be. We're going to take 3 sheets of book page. And from each book page, we're going to get 3 pieces of ephemera, 2 tags, and a journal card. And if we have time, they're going to be bases, so we're not going to go to full completion with the sewing and the eyelets. I don't think we'll have enough time to do that. But at the very least, we're going to create, from three book pages, 3 sets of ephemera, bases, right? So we'll have these bases if nothing else. If we have time, we'll go ahead and do the sewing, and if we want to, and the eyelets and whatnot. I don't think we're gonna have enough time to do that. So, let's see how far we get, right? So what are you gonna need? What you need for this exercise, if you're following me to do this, I did this on. This is actually a German book. I really love the paper; it's really nice and thick. You'll need 3 sheets of paper. These actually measure 8 by 5, I believe. Yeah, these are 8 by 5s. Okay, 3 sheets of book page. All right. You're also going to need something to back it on. I've got this coffee dyed cardstock that we're going to back these onto, so there's writing space on the back. You're also going to need stamps. So these are basically mini masterboards, I guess you could say, because we're going to stamp all over them and cut them up, just like you would a masterboard. So yeah, so you'll need some stamps. I'm using for this, I'm going to do 3 different styles. So I've got some stamps here that are basically tickets. I've got another set here that's basically ads and ledger. And then I got another set here which is like entomology, bug stuff, that kind of thing. I grabbed just a few of each style because to keep my choices limited. I didn't want to overthink it and have too many choices. So I guess you could say we're doing 3 book pages, 3 different styles, 3 sets of ephemera in under 30 minutes, right? Okay, let's see if we can do this. Okay, so you'll need a book page, cardstock, your stamps. You're gonna need your acrylic blocks, of course, your inks that you're gonna use. I am gonna ink it, so I'm gonna have that in my dauber as well. You'll need your glue stick or whatever kind of glue you want to use to back it on the cardstock. You will need some scissors. I am going to round my corners, so you'll need your corner rounders as well. Let's see what else. And I also have my paper trimmer to cut out the shapes, right? So, I'm going to start my timer, and we are going to get started with this. So, what's the best way for me to do this? Alright, let's get it started. I'm going to hit my timer on my Google timer here. And here we go. Okay, so let's start with, I need something to stamp against, first off. And we're going to do the ledger first. No, these are tickets, I'm sorry. And I'm just going to grab and go, right? And when I do masterboards, whether it's stamping or with scrap pieces of paper, I always do the big pieces first. Or the larger images first, and then I work my smaller ones into that. Alright, let's start this way. And the idea here is also not to think too hard about it. Otherwise, you won't get it done. Right? Here, let's do another large one. I guess this one will do. And again, it really doesn't matter what direction, however you want to do it. There are no rules with this. Which is kind of like, I like stamping masterboards versus doing collage work, honestly. I overthink the collage stuff. I never like what I do, but every once in a while it'll come together. But I really love stamping masterboards. So So I'm going to do another one down here since we're cutting it up. Okay. Alright, let's grab another large one here. Let's grab this one here. Now you don't have to jam pack it. Remember, these are just bases. You're going to add more stuff to it later when you decide to use it. But you'll have them ready to go. Yeah? Okay. That's good. Let's grab another one. Another large one here. And let's put this one about right there. Yeah? That's straight? I hope so. Even if it's not straight, it's okay, you guys. It's totally fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, let's grab another set real quick. Grab this one. I know what it is. We're just grabbing. And what do we got? We need something, about something long like this. Switch blocks. And we'll do this one right here, I think. Will it fit there? Let's go this way with it. Yeah. Get it straight. Okay. That works. Alright, let's try this one. Gotta move a little bit faster. It's already 3 minutes gone. I've only done one so far, so gotta move. Let's do this one right. Let's do right here. Look good here. Leave some space for some smaller ones, actually. Go. And one more medium size or large one. How about this one right here? Can go in here. How about right there? Yeah? Okay. Alright, now let's grab some smaller stuff and start filling in some holes. Like I said, it doesn't have to be jam-packed. You can always come back later and fill it in with something else. Let's do this one right here. There. And let's see what else we got. Let's do this guy here. I have no idea what this is. This is, oh, book number. Work right about, how about here? Yeah? And some smaller ones in here. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Date. Put that right there. And something else. We need two more, I think ought to do it for this one. Let's do this one here. Get this one straight. There, and one more right above it. What do we say about... let's go this one, and we'll go in a different direction here. And then we'll put it aside. We'll actually back it, and then we'll put it aside to dry. Okay, here we go. Done. Alright. I will tie this stuff up later. Let's just get these out of the way. Yeah? Alright, that was the ticket one. Alright, let's grab some backing paper here, and we will glue it on. Now, if you want to sew it later, don't worry about getting all the way to the edge. Keep it from gunking up your sewing machine. So I'm just going to get the majority of it. And again, because we're going to cut this up later, I just want to get it attached, right? To the backing paper. I'm just going to rub that down. Grab a bone folder. And just smooth it out a bit. Don't worry if you got inky fingers and it gets on there. It's okay. The junkier, the better, in my opinion. And then I'm just going to cut this off so we can use the other half for another page. Yeah? And then we'll let this one dry. Put that to the side. Let's grab another one. Yeah? For the page, glue stick away. Another set of ephemera stamps. These are the ledgers and ads. So I'm just grabbing and going. Again, I may not even use all these. Let's grab this one right here. See what this one looks like. Actually, I'm going to grab a wet wipe here. I think it's getting quite inky around here. Hurry up. Okay. Put that over here. And let's get this one inked. Let's try that one right here, see what it looks like. There. Now these are my ledger stamps, so they're meant to look not clear. They're supposed to be like background, right? Really, anything else? Well, like I would even say like texture, even. But these are most of these are the ones I got from Timo when I first started getting into paper crafting. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just grabbing everything. So, wow, this stuff is so cheap, and I was like going crazy ordering stuff. I mean, it was almost ridiculous of how much stuff I ordered. And I want to have these all stamped at the halfway mark. We are at 22 minutes left. So let's switch this around and go this way with it. Then let's see if we can find some ads to add in here. I think we got plenty of ledger now. Okay. Let's do one more. I gotta check here. Let's do that one. Why not? Did I do this one yet? No, I didn't do this one yet. So it is Friday in my world. How was everybody's week? I hope you had a great week. Mine wasn't too terribly bad. It could always be worse, but tomorrow is gonna suck. I mean, without putting too fine a point on it, it's just gonna suck. I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. My husband's coming over tomorrow. That's gonna be awful. Or emotional more than anything else, I think. Let's put this one right here. Let's switch sets. Alright, next. Let's grab another set here. What's underneath here? Ooh, here's some ads. Cool. Let's do these. What do we got here that we can use? Oh, this one right here. Switch blocks. This right here. Hope I'm getting it straight because I can't put my face right over it. Might be in the way of the camera. That's nice. And how about, we need something right there. These are too wide. Let's switch sets again. Something a little more square. No, nope. Here we go. Here's some square stuff right here. Get the plastic off. Alright, how about this guy? I think will fit somewhere. Put that one right here, yeah. There. A couple more, and then we can move on to another one. How about this small one? And then put something square right there, yeah. This one we can put right here. I think is good. Nice. And then maybe this square one right here. Put this one here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, this one is, which way's upside down? Or right side up. I think it's this way. Nope. That way. Okay, let's go right here. I think it's good right about, oh, I don't know, here. Okay, and let's grab some small ones. I saw some small ones in here, or smaller pieces. We can use this one again. We're cutting things up, so let's do this one again. Right there. Good. Alright, what else have we got here that we can use? Something else small, small, small. What do we got here? Nope, these are all too big. We got some small ones on here. We do. Let's see, what is this? Don't know what this is, but it's tiny. We're gonna put it on there. Right there. Here. And then something right there ought to do. How about, what do we got? What do we got? What's in here? Let's see. Oh, here we go. Something right there. How about, oh, this way, whatever this is. I have no idea what it is, but it's going in. It's the right size. Okay. And this will be done with this one. Done. Alright, so let's go ahead and back this one. And again, I'm just making sure the glue gets the majority of it because we are going to cut it up. Well, I will. Or we will cut these up. And I'm actually going to end up sewing mine. If you don't have a sewing machine, you don't have to. Just make sure you glue your edges down after you cut it up. No big whoop. Yeah? Alright, let's put it on the cardstock here. Use my bone folder to spread the glue out. Make sure you get as much adhesion as possible. Alright, let's let that one dry. Next, book page. Okay, let's move these out of the way. I'll put them all back later. Where did I put the rest of them? Oh, there they are. Over here. And now we're going to use the bug stuff. So, let's grab, let's see, how about the, ooh, I want to use this big one. I love, this is one of my favorites. This is Specimen CMS 410. So let's use these big guys. And another thing I found totally by accident while I was doing this, because normally you'll see me, like after I stamp something, I'll pat off the extra ink on a side sheet of paper like this. I accidentally hit the page, and it made like a really pretty shadow on the page. So let me show you what I mean. Put this one down, main stamp here, and I can come down here and just tap it, and it leaves a little bit of a shadow right there. Can you guys see that right there? Let me see, you guys can see that, right? Yeah, right here. All this right here. It's really cute. I'm gonna hit one more time down here. So now I've got these two really pretty shadows. One here and then one right up here. Yeah? So this is just a thought, an idea. All right, we'll use this one next. I'm gonna put that one right about here, I think. Yeah, I think we'll do it again down here at the bottom. Fill in this blank space. I like it. Right here. In the middle, actually. Right there. Okay. Next, we've got, let's do another one of these. How about this big guy? We'll have him running this way. Actually, put him right here. Yeah, get him straight. Can't tell if he's straight or not. On this book page, we're gonna have him half on, half off. What do you think? Yeah. Okay. There we go. Nice. And what is this buggy right here that I haven't yet to even use? I think ladybug. Yep, ladybug. We'll do ladybug. We'll do the ladybug down here. I got a string over here. What is that? How about the ladybug going this way? Kind of on and off. Fill in right here. What do you think? Yeah? Why not? Right there. Awesome. I like it. And how about we do we did a butterfly. How about we do the moth? Kind of half on, half off as well. So I'm only going to ink half of it. Wrong half, Tiana. But now I gotta eat the whole thing. Cheesy greasy. Unless I want to go this other way. I want to go that way with it. I don't think so. I think we're gonna go like this down here at the bottom. What do y'all think? Yeah? Yeah. Alright. Alright, let's switch to a different set. So I'm gonna grab this one here. I think we'll grab, what do we got here? I got this and this. How about this one right here? Let's just grab it and go. We are about a little bit behind schedule where I wanted to be. So this is the entomology passport from Tracy Fox Creative, Clear Expressions. So let's do sector study here. I'll put that right here. I think I'll use it again down here at the bottom. And we'll do it right here in the corner. Okay. And we'll put some, we need another bug in here. Let's grab another bug real quick. How about something from in here? We've got some... Ooh, here we go. How about this guy? Looks kind of cool. Here, we'll put him going this way. Right about here. What do you think? Yeah? Or there. There. That's better. I like that better. There. And let's see. How about... Let's see. Don't think about it. Just grab something. Let's do this one. I don't even know what it is. Haven't even used this one yet. Here. Oops. Put him right here. And we'll do one more. How about the, we got a bee here. How about that? Or something flying. This one. There we go. That ought to do it for the bugs. And we can fill in with a few words here and there. Yeah? Ooh, no. That's okay. We're good. Trying to rush a little bit now. Alright, that ought to do it for the bugs. Let's put in some words. We could do some script behind it. I just want to do some words here. Let's just do some words. Entomology here. Let's do that. And put that right. We're getting a little stuffed now. How about right here? Corner. There. Kind of half on, half off down here. Yeah? There. Like it. Okay. How about what else have we got? We've got some words here. Like this one here. Specimen sample. That can go somewhere. Put that right here. I believe will be good. There. And maybe one down here as well. Kind of half on, half off. There. Let's see, what else have we got? We've got... about... oh, I don't know. Let's just grab something. We got some actual species names here. And we're behind schedule, so I gotta get a move on. Let's see what we got here. This is... I can't even say the word. Put that right here. And what else have we got? We've got some more species names here. Another one here. We'll grab this one. I think I got it right side up. Yeah, I do. Put that right here. And I think that ought to do it for this one. Maybe one more up here. There. And maybe one more up there. Ought to do it, I think. Which way's up? Here. There we go. One right. I want to put something right here. There. And maybe another one right here. And just one more. Just one more. Just one more. How about this one right here? And that ought to do it for the bug stuff. Yeah? I think that's right. Yeah, there we go. Put this one right here. Yeah, alright, that one's done. Alright, we got 10 minutes left. I don't think I'm going to make it, you guys. Okay, so let's glue this one down. We'll cut them up, ink them, and that'll be it. Okay. Alright. There we go. Down. Glue. And there we go. Alright, let's let that one dry and we'll cut these other ones up. Yeah? Alright, so next thing we're going to do is going to cut them up. And like I said, we're going to do 2 tags and a journal card from each one. But first I got to cut the edges off here. So let me quickly do that. So we've got some straight lines. Straight edges, rather, that we're working with. Here. Okay. Now this one is this way, so let's do a journal card that way. Right about there ought to do. And 2 tags, yeah? Alright. Next one. We can do this. We can do it, you guys. We can do it. I know we can. Here. 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 And one more. Cut here. Alright, journal card. Let's do the journal card right here. And then 2 tags. Yeah? 2 tags right about there. Okay, let's grab the last one. And let's straighten up these edges here. 1. 2. 3. And last edge here. Right about there. I'll do it. Alright, in our journal card, I want that whole butterfly in it. So we're going to do the journal card about that big, I think. How about like that? Yeah. And then 2 tags. These ought to be good, right? Okay. Alright, we've cut our pieces. So now what I do is round the corners and ink them. Let's pull all these edges out of here. Get this off the table. Alright, grab your corner rounders. And here we go. Yeah? Here. Here. Journal card, journal card. I get the tag. Yep, tag this way. Here we go. Tag this way. Come on. Flip it this way so I can see better. Okay. This is also a tag. This tag? Yeah, that's tag. So we have 3 journal cards and 9 tags. Yeah. I think. Do the math right on that? 2, 4, 6. I'm sorry. 6 tags and 3 journal cards. So we'll have 9 pieces all together. Okay. I'm going to use a 4mm to round the bottoms of these tags. You can do it. Here. Okay. Come on. Now, I always round my corners of my tags so it's easier to get in and out of pockets without snagging on something. Just FYI if you're wondering why I do it. And not everybody does it. It has personal preference. I just find it goes in and out of pockets a lot smoother. Alright, for the journal cards, I'm going to use a 7mm on the corners. What I normally always use for my journal cards is 7mm. The 7mm setting. Okay. Now, if you're not going to sew, this is where you go ahead and glue down your edges. Since we are, I'm not going to worry about that right now. But I am going to go ahead and put my holes in for my eyelets. 1. 2. Three. Sorry I'm not talking as much. I'm trying to concentrate. Because we're working against the clock right now, yeah? And then for my journal cards, I always put eyelets on these as well. So I'm going to go put them in the corners. And this is what I do. I do all this stuff before I sew. And then after I sew, I put the eyelets in. Yeah? Okay. There's that. Alright, let's grab my Scorched timber and we're going to ink. And that will be it, you guys. Alright, I'll make sure I get the edges really good. And then I'll brush it all the way around. Again, these are just bases, you guys. So you can do more or less. Because, you know, if it's a base, you want to add a cluster to it later. Or stickers. Or some sentiments. Or some paper dolls. Different types of hole reinforcers instead of eyelets. Sew or not to sew. Whichever, right? But this is a good way to use up book pages. Play with your stamps, practice your master boards. I mean, these are basically mini stamped master boards, right? Okay, I think we're going to make it, you guys. We have 4 minutes left. And we just got to finish inking these. Yeah, I think we're going to make it. This actually came out really good. A happy little accident for me today. Or the other day, rather. I am going to be doing... I got a whole bunch of stamps coming in, or Halloween stamps coming in. I got some from Crafted by Tony coming in. I just got one from Tim Holt, and I got a few more coming in. Oh, and did anybody watch the live Tim Holtz today, where he was showing the new project, the little bookcase, Halloween bookcase project? So yeah, they're selling the kit on Simon Says Stamp. There's a very limited amount, by the way. So go ahead, if you want to do it, go grab it now. It's $99. You get so much stuff, you guys. I've already gotten mine. The class is October 17th, but they're going to start shipping everything at the end of September. But if you haven't gotten the kit, at least go watch the video. It was on at noon today on YouTube. He shows you everything that comes in the kit, shows you the project, the end make. It's so cute. I cannot wait to make it. But here we are. 3 minutes left, and I'm going to stop it right there. We had 2 minutes and 57 seconds left. And from 3 book pages, we got 3 pieces of ephemera bases from each page for a total of 9. So we got from each... sorry, let me just spread these out a little bit so you guys can see it. We got 3 journal cards, 1 from each book page, and then each book page gave us also 2 tags as well. So this one goes, this is what? This is the ledger, ads, right? So that one goes here. This is the ledger and ads, and these are the tickets. So yeah, from each book page, we got 3 pieces of ephemera to use as bases for our stash, right? In less than 30 minutes. What do you guys think? You like them? I think they look awesome. Let's see if I can spread them out so you guys can see them all. But they came out pretty good. Like I said, just don't think about it, you guys. Just stamp and go. The less you think about it, I think the better they come out. Yeah, I guess that's it for today. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I would love to hear your opinion. If you decide to make them, let me see those too. I'd love to see them. And leave me a comment. You know, that's my favorite thing of the day, is to read those comments and respond. Again, if you want to join the collaboration, just put that in your title, hashtag JJ, the number 3, the word under, and then the number 30. Hashtag JJ3 under 30, and they will make sure to get your video up in the playlist. And go check out the playlist yourself. There's so many great artists in there doing some really cool things. So here's my contribution: 3 book pages, 3 sets of ephemera, in 3 different styles, and under 30. Okay? Hope you guys had fun. Hope you guys learned something. If you're new to our channel, please hit the subscribe button and the bell, and you'll get notified anytime we upload new content. Be on the lookout, because I'm going to be filming a lot coming up here soon. Alright? Talk to you guys then. See ya!